Welcome to What's Cooking with AARP. I'm Carol Daniel, a news anchor at KMOX Radio, and we are here in the Intercom St. Louis kitchen. We are so happy with this kitchen. I have cooked burgers in here, pizza, breakfast. We have Thanksgiving potlucks in here. It's a great spot. And you see those tables down there? We're going to be having all kinds of good times going on there, and we're going to do so with this dish that I am making today. This is corn casserole. It is so easy to make. My sister-in-law gave me this dish, Yvette, probably 15 years ago, and I've been making it ever since. It's great to take to a barbecue. A lot of people like it for the fall. I like it all year round. Your granddaughter's arriving. You want to take a good dish over to your son's house. This is the dish to make. So let's get to the ingredients. It's really, really simple. Oven is on 350 and it is ready for this dish. So the ingredients include Jiffy cornbread, and I only use Jiffy. I've tried others. Flavor changes. Sharp cheddar cheese. Again, I've tried other cheeses. My husband likes sharp. So figure out what you like and put that in there, but definitely a cheddar, okay? And then you're going to take cream style corn as well as whole corn. I've already drained this. Make sure you drain it. Now here's the deal. When I buy the corn, I always buy the same brand because different brands taste different and I want consistency in the dish. Then you're going to get 8 ounces of sour cream. Now, this is light sour cream because let me admit something to you. We're not even to the half a cup of butter. This is a rich dish. Now, you can cut out some of the fat if you get light cheese. I've done light sour cream, and I've used a whole stick of butter before. Calls for half a stick of butter. So that's the way that you can reduce the fat in this dish. Here's the other secret. When I have done that, because I'm worried about my cholesterol, my husband's cholesterol, he says to me, Carol, there's something missing. So the times that I have used low-fat cheese or less butter, he's like, there's something wrong with this dish. So keep all that in mind. So let's get to dumping, shall we? I love AARP. They have so many great activities for you. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to melt this butter. Come with me. I'm going to melt the butter, okay? Put it right in the oven. I'm going to let that melt. Won't take long at all. You can even put it in the microwave. That's the quick and fast, easy way to do it. And I melt it all the way. Don't let it brown, all right? So I've put in the Jiffy cornbread already. This one is vegetarian. I'd never seen that before, but I just got it just because. Let's see how the taste is. I'm gonna add the sour cream. And let me tell you something. I love a good spatula. Love a good spatula. Then we're gonna add the cream corn. Add that right on in. Meanwhile, the butter is melting. Then we're going to add the whole kernel corn. Now, I have a sweet tooth, which is why I get the whole kernel sweet corn, because I have a sweet tooth. There's other corn out there that isn't called sweet, so use your judgment. I'm gonna start mixing this before I add this cheese and before the butter is added. You wanna know why I like AARP so much? Because they can identify, they know what I'm going through. 58-year-old woman, they know exactly what I'm going through. They have all kinds of events. I went on, I don't know how many hikes. I should keep stirring while I'm talking, shouldn't I? With the Trekkers program, so many hikes. Let me see. With Trail Trekkers, I'm looking at the list, maybe about 6 hikes. My husband couldn't believe I was doing it. Used to be an athlete, not necessarily anymore. Even online right now, AARP has a 10-minute walking workout. Because let's face it, we're not all running marathons, and AARP knows where we are, where we want to be. They're protecting us, giving us information. That's what I love about them so much. All right, so we're mixing this up using my spatula. You see that? You really want to get this completely mixed. You don't want that cornbread, that Jiffy cornbread, sitting by itself. You want everything to be mixed together. I'm going to add this cheese, and then I'm going to get that butter before it browns. Here's another secret. Melted the butter, melted it too long, it browned. I used it anyway because I'm not going to waste butter, but it changed the flavor. Also changed the color because brown butter's brown, right? Family didn't say anything. They ate it anyway. All right. Now, I know the recipe doesn't call for salt and pepper, but I'm going to add a little sprinkle anyway. A little sprinkle of salt, a little sprinkle of pepper. Not much. Definitely watching the salt. Going to mix that up. Got a secret ingredient coming that for years I never put in this dish. For years I never put in the dish. Now I put it in there all the time. All right, let's add this cheese. This is another way to reduce the calories. Even if you go for the full fat cheese, you don't have to use it all, okay? I'm using it all. I'm using this whole bag, okay? Save a little bit to sprinkle across the top. I love some good burnt cheese. I do. So don't put it all in the mix. Save a quarter cup or so, half a cup for the top. All right, I'm holding on to the bottom of the bag. That's how I'm saving some of the cheese. Already washed my hands before you guys join me, okay? Just so you know, I'm into hygiene. I'm really into hygiene. All right, so we're gonna mix this up, and I'll bet you that butter is gonna be calling my name any second now. My spidey senses are tingling. I need to get in there and get that butter. So go to AARP, go to the website, aarp.org/St. Louis. You're gonna find out all kinds of information. I've gone to free movie screenings with AARP. You can only do that if I get on that website, become a member. All right, let's go get the butter, shall we? Ah, melted butter smells so good. Here we go. This is a great little trick too. You don't have to put the butter in a separate pan to melt it, because I don't like doing dishes. I'm going to leave the oven open. Melt the butter in the pan you're going to bake it in, okay? I'm going to sit that up there for a second. Take off these gorgeous AARP oven mitts. Oh, wait a minute, I shouldn't take them off. You guys don't want to see me burn myself, do you? You don't want that. Pouring the butter in. Life is better with butter. I hear you. Can I use margarine, Carol? Yeah. I can't promise the taste will be consistent, but you can use margarine. So let me sit this down, because I melted the butter in the same pan I'm going to cook in. So we've got that oven heated up to 350. We're going to bake this for 30 minutes, maybe more. And here's the thing I want you to look at. You see how this pan is? The depth of this pan? You don't want to get this too thin. So don't use a large pan and it's thin. You don't want that, okay? Oh, I can see that melted butter and everything coming together. Here comes the secret ingredient. By the way, if you don't melt the butter in the pan, spray your pan with a little cooking spray, okay? Do that just for the camera. Here's the secret ingredient that I did not use for years. Not so secret, really, because I don't necessarily like spicy food. My husband loves it. Crushed red pepper flakes. That's it right there. You have two options. Sprinkle it across the top. For taste, it'll be at the top of the palate, because when you put a bite in, it'll be at the top of on the top, right? Or you can sprinkle it in all together, and it'll be in maybe all kinds of bites. So I'm going to sprinkle it across the top with the cheese. I can tell you now there's more in this pan, in this bowl, that's going to fit in this baking dish. If you've got ramekins at home, make individual servings. All right, let's get ready to pour. How easy is this? Got my reserved cheese ready to go. Bless your young children who have moved out of the house for the first time with a set of spatulas. They're using the same forks and spoons they cook with to do what I'm about to do with. So give them a spatula. Your grandchildren are going to love you. Give them something fancy and something colorful. See that going in there? I'm eyeballing it. I don't want to completely fill this dish up. It is going to puff up a little bit, but not much. I've still got some left. Still got some left in there. That's okay. All right, we're going to sprinkle some cheese on. I'm so ready to put these oven mitts on that I'm ahead of myself. Sprinkle some cheese on. This is another step that you don't have to do if you don't want to. You can put all the cheese in the dish and not put any on top. I like, say it with me, burnt cheese. I love it. Make sure you get the corners because you know there's someone in your family. This is an oval dish, but usually it's a square dish, right? Someone in your family who likes the corners. Look at that. There we go. Then, for flavor and for attractiveness, this thing doesn't come out fast enough for me. So I take the whole top off. Look at that, it's about that much. I sprinkle it all across the top. The color of that, those red pepper flakes against the bright orange of the cheese is just gorgeous. All right. I love it. I love it already. This is gonna go to a party. You're gonna walk into that party. They're gonna invite you back and bring that corn casserole. Are we ready? Into the oven. We got some magic about to happen here. Into the oven. There it is. And we made one ahead of time because that's how we roll. Delicious, delicious, delicious. Let me get this trivet. I don't want to burn the counters and they come from me. All right. Look at how beautiful that looks, you guys. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, you're going to get an invitation back. It is warm. I've had this cold. Remember in college, if you went to college, you had cold pizza, you can eat this cold. But I really like it warm. Okay, so let's dish it up, shall we? This goes with anything. Some people don't necessarily like perfectly square. People have all kinds of food, you know, things that they want to do. They don't like it square. Like here's one that's square. You might even serve it like that. Turn it over and serve it like that. Delicious. Now it's time to taste. Although I've been cooking this for 15 years, I know exactly what it tastes like. And I love it. But let's dig in to our corn casserole. Didn't I tell you that some people like the corner? I'm one of those people. Right there. That little corner piece with the burnt cheese on the edge there. I'm doing it. Here we go. Corn casserole. Do the corner. Get that little crunchy piece. Oh my God, it's so good. It is so good. You know, go to aarp.org/St. Louis. You're going to find out cooking treats, all kinds of things to do in the city, in the region really. Trail trekkers, I love it. I'm going to have to do boomers and bikes after I eat all of this because it is really rich. Live an active and healthy lifestyle. This is that active part of it. Cooking in your own kitchen, making incredible dishes for your friends and family. Corn casserole, put that on your list. Love you, AARP. Oh, get the corner, people. Get the corner. That's so good. Delicious.